to sing first. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, along, there'll be no more sobbing when she starts throbbing that old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, get up. Get out of bed, cheer up, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh and be happy. What if I've been blue? I've been walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but I'll still listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along. When the red, red robin goes bobbing along, along. There'll be no more sobbing when she starts a throbbing her own sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, get out of bed, cheer up, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh and be happy. What if I blew? I've been walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but I still listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin goes bobbing, when the red, red robin goes bobbing, when the red, red robin goes bobbing along. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our last show in May and our last live stream with the two of us for the immediate future. The name of this show is Celebrations, Graduations, and what was the other one? I made up the name and I can't remember it now. But we could have called this show Put a Bird on It because
it's a very bird-heavy show. So here's the thing.
But why is it a bird-heavy show?
Because the metaphor of a bird, for this moment in time, for me at least, is both about the fact that I had not one significant graduation this weekend, but two graduations this weekend. And I have to now let my beautiful children have their wings and fly off, right? Like a bird fly. But also that means that I have an empty nest. Oh. So I made an Instagram post about that, and Nerissa and Patty were mad at me because I didn't do it right.
No.
Because I made it a story or a post instead of a reel, or a story or a reel instead of a story. So now I've done it in all the different ways.
No, I don't understand that whole thing either. So
Liz.
I cannot get I cannot be the one who's mad at you because
anyway, the
what's
bottom
the
line
difference?
is birdies, and congratulations to anybody who has graduated or who has had any kind of big transition, celebration. Oh, transitions, that was it. Thank you. But wasn't there another reason that we had a flying things theme? Well, that's that we were excited about our new record having wings. Just like my children have wings, our record is getting wings thanks to you.
Because
we have been doing a Kickstarter, and there is only 1 week left of the Kickstarter. It ends a week from tomorrow, and so we are running a flash sale on one of the
premiums.
Yeah, you guys, I've slept very little and had a lot of emotions the last 72 hours. So forgive me if I make no sense. I'm maybe going to let Nerissa talk and speak less. Yeah.
Okay, so we still have $6,000 to raise in 7 days. So we're going to tell you right now, this is the first time we're even announcing this. There's a brand new premium, which is for $500. You get a live show, not a live show, sorry.
a virtual show like this, 45-minute show, and you can go to our site to look for it. We're only giving away 12. Why 12?
No.
Because at $500, we're not giving them away. 12. They cost $500 each. Right. I believe 12 times 500 equals $6,000, which is exactly what we need to make. So you could buy yourself one, invite all your friends, and we will sing.
And you get to tell us the set list.
We will sing 45 minutes of whatever you want.
You can't tell us to sing like Inagata Davida, but any Neil songs and any song that we've covered in the past, we will sing for you. And you get to decide which songs those are, and you get to invite your friends, and there'll be like 45 minutes of singing, and then a little while for us to meet and greet you and see your faces on the Zoom screen. And that seems like the most fun for us. Like, I would love to be told what to sing for the night, and I would love to meet your friends on Zoom. And yeah, so flash sale, $500. Digital download, and the concert. Simple. And in case you hadn't been on the site recently, we did also add a few other things, including photo tiles of the cover of the record and mugs.
That's a Circle of Days with the beautiful logo Katryna made.
Oh, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. I see. I was a little bit out of
commission. She was gone, and so I had to like make all the executive choices.
So, anyways,
I hope you like what I made.
Back to flying things. This is one of my favorite songs Nerissa ever wrote. You know, there are songs that you sing and you don't really know what they're about for years. You don't get all the nuances of them. And my son William just graduated from high school, and he gave a speech at his the night before graduation at the ceremony they have, where he talked about in his 6th grade graduation singing the song "Life is a Highway," and how at the time he had no idea why they were singing that song and what it had to do with their lives. He was just like, it's from the movie Cars, and I love the movie Cars, so I'll sing "Life is a Highway." But then he talked about how he now understands it. And this song Nerissa wrote, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. It was included on a record called Science Fair that was actually for young people. And then we included it on our record, November. But it's just got so much wisdom in it. Nerissa's so careful with her words, and I just noticed a few turns of phrase today as I was working on the lyrics, and I thought, wow, my science teacher told me, but the line, she doesn't know what's in here. She doesn't know I have to hide. It's just amazing. Such a great line. Anyway.
Well, this goes out to the kids in Texas and Tennessee and all over the country, in Florida, whose rights are being taken away. This is a song that goes out to several members of the class of 2023 who've taught me so much.
I fly in the morning, lying in my bed, daydreaming, dreaming of what I will do one day instead. You don't notice me. You remember a little girl crawling around on all fours. That's no way to see, no way to know the world, no way to know the world. I know metamorphosis means you have to go to pieces first. Things will not get better till they get a whole lot worse. My science teacher told me the cat caterpillar falls apart and meets the infinite cocoon. So when you decompose, don't you lose heart, don't you lose heart. She doesn't know what's in here. She doesn't know I've got to hide. Queer, charming caterpillar. What kind of butterfly do I have inside? Do I have inside? I know metamorphosis means you have to go to pieces first. Things will not get better till they get a whole lot worse. They are laughing in the girls' room. They think they're tearing down the sky. When I come out finally, you'll see a golden flock as we fly by, as I fly by.
Oh, wait. See if you can get the bird connection.
What's it all about, Alfred Hitchcock? I saw every one of your films 12 times. My grandmother brought me to the movies when I was only 5 years old to see The Trouble with Harry. It wasn't scary. So I thought nothing of renting Psycho when I was all grown up and living by myself. I couldn't take a shower for a week then. I had to take a sponge bath in the kitchen in broad daylight. Alfred Hitchcock, what are you doing to our minds? I get the feeling that you're unkind. I read what you say. I read what you said. You wanna play with our heads.
Oh, can't do the note here.
The acoustic just doesn't do what the Les Paul does.
No, it can't do what the Les Paul does.
So there were the birdies.
There were the birds. We got more birds for you. I love birds. I love birds so much. Oh, you were going to tell them about, what is it? The spark bird? The spark bird?
I learned this phrase called a spark bird. Have you heard of a spark bird? Every birder has a bird that got them into birding. Some beloved bird, and they call that the spark bird. That was their spark towards the birding life, looking for birds and listening for birds and waiting for birds. Recently, I drove into my driveway, and we have a red bud tree that fell over in the storm. It isn't dead. It's still flowered this spring, but it is literally blocking the doorway to the walkway to our front door. And on it was this beautiful, I don't know if it was a hawk or a falcon, but it was beautiful and giant and so close to us. It was like 5 feet away from us. And I just stared at it, and then I picked up my camera and I took pictures of it. Maybe next week I'll show you one.
I don't think it was a hawk. I think it was a falcon or a kestrel, but I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Do kestrels live around here?
I think so.
Oh.
But maybe they just live near the ocean. I don't know. But I have 2 birds that are different from each other, spark birds. One is the hummingbird. That's my favorite. Mm-hmm. The other is the red-tailed hawk.
Yeah, for me, I think it might be owls.
I do love owls, too. That's true. I couldn't really pick a favorite bird.
Last week when we were doing angels, we played that game that we taught you where you get to think of birds. I mean, songs that have the word angel in it. And this week, if we were to do it, it would be the word bird. And I sang Nerissa and Anne Murray song. And I said, as a musician, my spark band was the Beatles. And then I said, or maybe Anne Murray.
And then she sang me this snowbird
Oh,
song.
little snowbird, take me with you when you go. And Nerissa had never heard it.
No, I had heard it. I just had no idea how to sing it or play it. I totally remember it. I hear it in my mind's ear.
Your mind's ear.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's sing them another song with a bird in it. This is from the record Circle of Days. This is totally different than how we practiced it.
Oh, right. You're right.
When I was a DJ, mixing fine, mixing salt into the wounds of your desire. When I was a DJ, I sang the whales to sleep. I always tried to give you something you could never keep. When I was a DJ, pressing ties, choosing islands, celebrating all the B-sides. When I was a DJ, I engineered the rope makers. I could hold you for acres, and I held you in your sleep. And if you listen closely, you will see that I am mostly just a sequence man, someone who understands the language of the land. When I was a DJ, I played the age, I cut the range, I added anchors to my playlist. When I was a DJ, I'll tell you something you may know. I engineered that volcano, and I made it out
just a sequence man, someone who'd never ban the language of the land. Yeah, yeah. You can hear the DJ lost at sea. If I wore neon, perhaps the lighthouses would find me. Still I make a playlist. It's for the birds on the horizon. It's for the starfish. I surprise them with an unexpected segue. Though the airwaves have gone ghostly, you might think that this is mostly just the sound of your own ears. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'm still here singing the language of the land. Are you out there? The language of the language of the land.
For the birds on the horizon.
They're always birds. Well,
Do you want to do this in a different order?
maybe. Don't make me put a capo on.
Do you put a cape on for horses?
No. I was actually hoping we could do horses next. Because we sang Alfred Hitchcock, which mentions my grandmother Lila, who really did take me to the movies to see The Trouble with Harry. And it was one of my favorite memories in my whole life. Going to see this very grown-up movie with my grandmother, who was one of my favorite people in the entire world. And still is. And that was, I thought, Alfred Hitchcock, he's a serious director, and he makes grown-up movies, and he writes scary movies. And I said to my grandmother, is it going to be scary? And she goes, not this one. And she was right. It wasn't scary. And I was so proud of myself for going to a kind of scary movie and not being scared. And I miss her every day. And this is a song about her that we sang at her memorial service.
There were horses in the stable, and the stables were right next door. I saw a girl once ride those very horses. It might have been me, not really sure. Oh, memory has a keen edge, drawing blood and sometimes more. Oh, my pretty horses fly. Oh, my childhood, coming to see me through the faces of those I love. There were mountains in the far off distance, and they asked me what could be done. Oh, the climbing can seem with the ghosts of memory. There was dancing, I still can remember, like the apples taken from our tree. Oh, my daughters, fly like horses in the flying. Remember me. And all my pretty horses fly. Oh, my pretty horses fly. Oh, my pretty horses fly.
I just read the book Hello Beautiful, which I just loved. I loved it so much.
It is a great novel that you will love. I can't think of anyone who wouldn't love that book.
I just loved it so much, and I listened to the audiobook, and it's read by Maura Tierney, and she just, I just wanted to keep listening to her and listening to her all day long. I just wanted to have her in my ears. She's just a wonderful reader, and the book is about 4 sisters and sort of a family saga, and lots happens in their lifetimes, and you journey through time. And the author quotes, she's claiming to quote, or character is claiming to quote Mark Twain, but when I Googled it for the exact quotation, it said actually no one knows who said this quotation. Often it's attributed to Albert Einstein, often it's attributed to Mark Twain, occasionally it is attributed to a science fiction writer that I hadn't heard of before who wrote in the 20th century. Did you know that they're starting to call the 1990s the late 1900s?
Why? Oh, why?
Because it is. Right? Harsh. Anyway, I digress.
Ouch.
Here's the thing.
But wait, what should we call it?
The 20th century, the 90s, I don't know. The late 1900s sounds very long ago.
It does. And not entirely accurate, but I guess it is accurate.
accurate.
Like, of course, it's the late. It's
Anyway.
very late.
The quotation
dear.
that I was going to share is, the reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen all at once. And I do not purport to understand Einstein's theory of relativity, but
It's that multiverse thing.
if we believe that actually time isn't linear and that actually it's all sort of around at the same time somewhere, we just can't get to it. It just doesn't all happen at once so that we can appreciate right now. And having your children graduate from things makes you have lots of feelings and nostalgia. And I listened to this book during this week and I heard that quotation and I thought, oh, I do miss my little 2-year-olds and my 10-year-olds and my 12-year-olds. And the thing is, I'm not getting to experience that 2-year-old or that 10-year-old or that infant or that 14-year-old because I'm meant to be appreciating the 18-year-old and the 22-year-old who are right in front of me. And it was so helpful to me. I hope it's helpful to you. It was helpful to my son, who I think is feeling pretty nostalgic about high school. It was helpful to him. He was like, facts, which is the best thing to hear. Facts. Whoa. Yeah, Mom. It was really good. I appreciated it in the moment. The novel is called Hello, Beautiful.
And it's by Ann Napolitano. It's really exquisite.
It's a great book.
Yeah.
Great book. So, in honor of that, we're going to do our graduation song. This is on Circle of Days also. And
I wrote this
Nerissa
song
wrote it.
for my graduation last year from my MFA program, and it was a very strange experience because it started in June of 2020, and we all met each other on Zoom, and we kept thinking the way a low residency MFA works is you attend in person only 10 days a year, twice a year, so 20 days a year. And they have residencies in June and December. And I kept thinking, well, by December, I'll see everybody. No, that was going to be on Zoom too because the pandemic kept going. And then we thought we'd see each other the following June, but nope, the pandemic was still going. Then we thought we'd see each other the following winter, but nope, the pandemic was still going. And then finally in June of 2022, we got to have an in-person residency, and it was amazing. But I wrote this song because I was a little bit scared of seeing my class that I was about to graduate with for the first time in person. So I think you'll understand everything once you know that piece of information. But I think it kind of holds true, if we think of the screen as just a metaphor of our false selves that we all put up when we or not all of us. Some super brave people don't have to do this, but I think a lot of people, when they enter a new situation, especially a group situation, they sort of put on a persona, an avatar of sorts.
I never seen you in person. I don't know you at all. How's my face in your picture? Will you see me? Will you wanna know that I am ready for a fight? Will you tell me nothing I can say is new? Will I have to prove myself or else remove myself from your view? That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. Everyone has it in them. Everyone has a name. What makes me think I am different? What makes me think I know anything? On Sunday I'm just a dilettante, but see me Saturday night. You think I made up the alphabet? Ha! I'm enlightened. I have never even heard a nightingale sing. Why should you believe a thing I say to you? I have never been to the Holy Land. I wouldn't know which quarter to choose. That's what we do. Well, that's what we do. That's what we do. We tell lies and make new worlds. Find a way to hold the pieces. You told me to trust the words and listen, 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 yeah, yeah. It's not about being special. It's not about hanging out. It's not all about making it. I'm one of many, and if he told me that tomorrow all of this will end, I'd still want to spend my time the way I do. I'd still want to write one sentence that is true and sing it to you. 'Cause that's what we do. 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 That's what we do.
Thank you all so much for coming to our show tonight.
Thank you so much. And
just-
if you want to make our dreams come true, go to our pledge page, our Kickstarter page, and buy something like a concert or a mug or
Photo tile.
just our CD
Or
or just the
tote bag.
MP3 or gift it to a friend. Or you could now I'm thinking of all the things we should have put on the Kickstarter, but if I say them out loud, Patty's going to come on the screen and be like, no. No.
We'll come and cook you dinner.
We'll come and cook you dinner. We'll come and do a singing telegram in person for your son's birthday or your daughter's birthday.
We will do a singing telegram.
We will clean your
via
mother-in-law's kitchen.
phone.
Maybe not.
You guys, we love you. Thank you for being here with us. Next week at this same time, we are going to have a special Monday Night Live where you come to the studio and we'll show you around where we made Circle of Days. And one more week of kickstarting. If you have any great ideas for how to spread the word, lay them on us. If you want to give us Instagram lessons, we'll take them.
Oh, yes, we will.
Although I'm hoping to get some good ones this summer from my now graduated child. That will be, I think that'll work.
Maybe they will tutor us.
Yeah.
We
maybe.
could have school with them.
Yeah. Anyways, we love you. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I can't see your names from way over here, but I can see that there's lots of you, and it means the world to us.
And after every show, we come over and look at the whole computer screen and we read all your nice comments to each other. And I think my favorite thing about this is how you all get to know each other. It's the coolest thing. It's always been the greatest thing about our career is that people get to know each other coming to our shows. It's a huge honor. All right, so here's another circular song, but this is from our album, The Full Catastrophe.
Go Celtics. I'm not one who listens. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
You had more introducing. So.
I was just riffing. I'm riffing, lady.
I'm not one who listens to the voices in my head. I take stock in what I've seen come true. And I don't believe in vengeance, and I don't believe in magic. I believe in spending time with you. I've been looking for you for a long, long time. I met many others on my way. How was I to know that what I lost I'd find again? I just had to wait for a better day. And the creek's gonna rise, and the creek's gonna fall, and the geese are gonna fly when they hear that call. But they'll come back home on the eve of the spring, and we will find what we were missing. Find what we were missing. Find what we were missing once again. I used to curse the darkness, and I used to curse my luck. I used to weep and struggle and resist. Comes a time when trouble is your own best friend. You might as well embrace it with a kiss. The day I lost my baby was the day I moved towards you. The day I lost control, I found restraint. The day I gave away my gold, I learned to hear the bell that tolls as loud for sinners as for saints. And the creek's gonna rise, and the creek's gonna fall, and the geese are gonna fly when they hear that call. But they'll come back home on the eve of the spring, and we will find what we were missing. Find what we were missing. Find what we were missing once again. Hey, hey, hey.
The church where we were married went ablaze one night. The flames consumed the walls, the church, the bell. In the morning, all was ashes, all our tears filled the creek. How could someone say all will be well?
We gathered at the house next door that January day. We were the same, but everything had changed. A child stood up and said that love and music and our memories, these cannot be destroyed, just rearranged. And the creek's gonna rise, and the creek's gonna fall, and the geese are gonna fly, fly, fly when they hear that call. But they'll come back home on the eve of the spring, and we will find what we were missing. Find what we were missing. Find what we were missing once again.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.